In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 best red light districts in the world. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Number 10. Kabukicho, Tokyo, Japan. What to expect? Kabukicho caters almost exclusively to Japanese locals and their passion for odd sexual fantasy. It can be a difficult place for tourists. Clubs are often themed and filled with sexy secretaries, nurses, maids, dominatrices, you name it's like Halloween year-round. There's naked karaoke, rentable sex dolls, and even soaplands where you'll get soapy clean before you get dirty. Not to mention hostess clubs, where you pay for companionship. How sweet. While paid sex is illegal in Japan, everything else is fair game. Just be sure to pay attention to the clock, as the sex clubs close at midnight. Did you know, Kabukicho is home to a large region of ladyboys, the local term for transgender individuals who also work the district. Number 9. Geylang, Singapore City, Singapore. What to expect? Geylang is a 3-mile-long road with side streets called lorongs. The even-numbered ones are filled with chicken farms, legal brothels regulated by the government, and filled with Thai and Chinese women working as prostitutes. Your sessions are limited to 45 minutes, so maybe don't opt for the extended pleasure condoms and stick to the ribbed for her pleasure. What it'll cost? The prostitutes are split up into $40, $80, and $150 varieties, though top-end $200 prostitutes are also available. But $50, on average, can get the job done. Did you know, the main street of Geylang is also noted for its food, and the iconic dish of the street is called frog leg porridge. That's exactly what it sounds like. Number 8. Pigalle, Paris, France. What to expect? Paris Pigalle is an epicenter of debauchery with sex shops, peep shows, strip clubs, cabarets, and many other unpublishable X-rated adventures. In terms of seediness, Pigalle might take the cake. That said, prostitution is actually illegal, so it's more about the strip clubs and live shows. Just be careful, many of Pigalle's establishments have a rep as places where thugs bully tourists into handing over all their money. Be warned, if you can't tell, it's easy to get taken advantage of here. Clubs coax you in with no covers and promises of low-priced shows, but then lure you into buying things you didn't even realize you were buying. Getting scammed, and possibly fearing for your life, is the norm. Did you know, the Pigalle is also home to some classier burlesque shows, most notably, the Moulin Rouge. It features full dinner service and, thankfully, less singing, more boobs than the movie musical of the same name. Number 7. Soi Cowboy, Bangkok, Thailand. What to expect? Soi Cowboy is not a government-designated leisure zone, so it's one of the seedier red light districts in Thailand. Although like the country's other red light districts, Patpong, sex shows are the main draw here. While prostitution and nude dancing is illegal in Thailand, it's tolerated and partially regulated. Most of the women working in the go-go bars, including the bartenders and waitresses, are available for a price. Whether they say yes or not depends on a lot of factors, namely, how disgusting you are and how much coin you're willing to drop. It's customary to buy a drink for a lady if you're interested. For your information. Sound familiar? Number 6. Zona Norte, Tijuana, Mexico. What to expect? Though the late 2000s saw multiple travel advisories about America's favorite border city, it's far safer today than it was a few years ago. La Coahuila, the main street of Zona Norte, is a few blocks off Avenida Revolucion and is lined with strip clubs, which, predictably, double as brothels, and young women waiting outside hotels waiting to escort you upstairs. Number 5. Reeperbahn, Hamburg, Germany. What to expect? While it's almost impossible to enter a place like Cologne's Pacha or Amsterdam's De Wallen without everyone knowing what you're up to, Hamburg's red light district, Reeperbahn, is a huge nightlife area with great bars, restaurants, theaters, and clubs. You know, in addition to your standard sex shops, sex museums, erotic theaters, and strip clubs. Sex work's only available at certain times of the day and is limited to one street, Herbertstrasse. It's actually partitioned off by a wall so as not to offend minors and demure ladies. In Hamburg, strip clubs have overtaken prostitution in terms of popularity, and there are fewer than 400 working women currently employed on Herbertstrasse, down 50% from a decade ago. The more you know. Number 4. Patpong, Bangkok, Thailand. What to expect when it comes to Thai red light districts? Patpong is the one that primarily caters to tourists and expats. In fact, unlike Soi Cowboy, it's decreed an official entertainment zone by the government, so venues stay open until 2 a.m. Patpong's a strange mix of sex for sale and overpriced souvenirs, and it's best known for shows where nude women do wild stunts. At most strip clubs, you can pay a bar fine to take the girls home with you, or if you'd rather take things a little more slowly, there are plenty of massage parlors and pink salons. What it'll cost? Let's be honest, the sex show exists to rip you off, so only go if you have the cash to blow. While they lure you in with the promise of drink specials, expect to get stuck with a hefty bill once the entertainment starts. Getting your oil changed at a pink salon will run you about $25. As a rule of thumb, women in Patpong run a little more expensive than in Soi Cowboy. Be warned, this cannot be stressed enough. Stay away from drugs of any kind. The Thai police do not mess around when it comes to narcotics, and unlike America, where the police are held accountable for the smallest of infraction, Thai cops operate with a lot of autonomy. They can be quick to extort tourists and get violent. Did you know, the most offensive thing you can do to a Thai person is show them the bottom of your feet? Doing so is considered a terrible insult, and will surely result in aggressiveness or a fight. Save the shoeless handstands for home. Number 3. Pacha, Cologne, France. What to expect? Cologne is home to Europe's first high-rise brothel, Pacha, which was built in 1972 to condense the city's red light districts into one building. Women rent rooms from which to peddle their goods and can be found sitting in the hallways awaiting customers. You roam from floor to floor, room to room, until finding a lady of your liking, before negotiating a price directly with her. Interestingly, some of the women actually live in their rooms, so much for not bringing your work home with you. Be aware, one floor is reserved for low-cost girls, and another for transsexuals. Did you know, men over the age of 66 enjoy the girls at half price during afternoon hours? No American Association of Retired Persons card required. Men who get a Pacha logo tattoo are guaranteed free entry for life. And who says customer service is dead? Number 2. Villa Tinto, Antwerp, Belgium. What to expect? Belgium's better known for waffles than women, but prostitution is very much legal here. The pristine-looking district, a 3-block tolerance zone established by the government in 2000, think Amsterdam from The Wire, is one of the safest and cleanest red light districts in the world. Similar to Amsterdam's De Wallen, expect to window shop, as young scantily clad women in Antwerp also peddle their wares behind storefront glass. The city's best brothel, Villa Tinto, has been dubbed Europe's most high-tech bordello and boasts 51 suites, safes to store cash, a biometric scanner to identify workers, an on-site police station, a panic button under the beds for the women's safety, and a control room to oversee the operation. There are also massage parlors and strip clubs that offer sex shows, where, for example, you can pay to watch a monkey slap a naked woman. We're just reporting the facts. Be warned, while the ladies working in the windows are regulated, the street hustlers are not. Best stay away from the woman who comments on how much she loves your sweet new fade. Did you know 70% of the prostitutes working in Belgium are Bulgarian? So, hope you like Bulgarians. Number 1. De Wallen, Amsterdam, Netherlands. What to expect? De Wallen is the obvious gold standard for red light districts. Thanks to government regulation, it's safer, cleaner, and more efficient than most you'll enter. It's a huge tourist area, as well, so the streets are packed with pedestrians. The ladies themselves are on display in floor-to-ceiling windows, summoning you to come in as you pass. When you see one that strikes your fancy, negotiate a price at the door. Be warned, the negotiation is no time to be coy about your goals, interests, and expectations. The women will take advantage of tourists who are ambiguous and have been known to tack on extra, hidden charges for unspecified add-ons, like changing positions. Be as specific as possible. Did you know Amsterdam is the only place in the world to have a bronze statue commemorating its sex workers? Titled Belle, it depicts a woman in a doorway and the plaque reads, "Respect sex workers all over the world." What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.